check this out. I was talking with this guy, right? He was asking. He said, "Man, you plan on having any more kids? Or you thought about it? Or no, I ain't thought about it. I ain't thought about none of it. I don't care one way or the other. If I have more, if I don't have any more. But one thing I know, one thing I know, and the holidays at my house gonna be lit. The holidays at my house is going to be lit. That's all. Let me close this AC vent because this AC is blowing extremely cold. Look, see, people would try to stop the Lord's perfect work, right? And here's what I mean. In between a husband and a wife, I ain't talking about your little boyfriend or your little girlfriend, y'all talking about kids. I'm talking about in a marriage, right? In a marriage. See, the Bible states in Psalms, what is it? Psalms 127. Let me read this while I'm riding. Psalms 127. Children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Lo, children, as an arrow are in the hand of a mighty man, so children of the youth. Happy is the man that have his quiver full of them. Now look, imagine you could have had a big, healthy family, and look, your house was the place to be for the holidays, Thanksgiving. You can look back on your life. You and your wife maybe had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, 20, 25 grandchildren, and 40 great grandchildren. And it all started with the man who had a vision to have a large family. It started the man who had a vision to have a large family. Well, man, what if this, or what if that, or what if this, or what if that? Imagine you sitting at the house. Imagine you sitting at the house debating, and can we afford enough? Children don't cost money. Y'all make children cost money. Your kids ain't got to go to Disney. Your kids ain't got to wear Michael Jordan tennis shoes. And you don't have to spend money for Christmas. That is the things that you have chosen to do. You have chosen to do all of that. I ain't worried about if I have another, if I don't have another. And 10 times out of 10, I'm gonna probably have a couple more. I ain't scared to run out and buy a bigger vehicle. I ain't scared to put in on the grind just a little more. Yeah, I want my house empty during the holiday. Your house is gonna be empty. Your house is gonna be empty during the holidays. And listen, let me explain something to you. For those of you who don't know, if you have a house full of sons, I'm 100% certain your house is gonna be empty during the holidays, because the son always go to the wife's side of the family for the holiday. Just the call you gonna get. Hey son, yeah, y'all still coming for Thanksgiving? Pops, man, we're going to her family house. You know, they had a couple uncles coming in town, and she ain't seen them in a while, so we're gonna go over there. But we probably just gonna on the way back stop in and see you and mama or whatever. See, your son, wife, father wasn't scared to have a big family. That's why his house was always lit. Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. His house will always be a big party in his house. And your house, with your 1 or 2 children, it's gonna be empty. Ain't 4th of July ain't gonna be lit. Thanksgiving ain't gonna be lit. When I say, look, I dream of one day when my children get older and I become gray. Thanksgiving, look, I'm gonna get me a custom-made dinner table, and it's gonna fit about 30 people. See, as time go on, I'm gonna get me a back patio deck built on the back of my house, and we're gonna all eat Thanksgiving dinner right there. We're gonna eat Thanksgiving dinner right there, all right? And this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna stand at the head of that table with my 10 children and their 10 spouses, and I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna slice that turkey. I'm gonna say, look, first of all, I wanna thank everybody for being here. You know, we really enjoy y'all coming to spend the holidays with us. See, we gotta cook 3 turkeys. See, we gotta cook 3 turkeys. Y'all just cooking one. Y'all cooking 1 turkey and a little small pot of beans. Man, listen, we're gonna have about 4 turkeys on that table, a couple of pots of beans, drinks, sweets, bounce houses all over the place. water slides, whatever, man, it's gonna be a doggone party at my house. I'm gonna stand in front of that table, I'm gonna slice that turkey. Man, listen here. Don't be afraid to have a big family. If you are in the Lord's will, you will not starve. Promise you ain't gonna starve. Now, if you living in sin, you around here have all these kids. I don't know how that's gonna play out for you. But listen, don't be afraid, man, to have multiple children. Don't be afraid to run out and buy an Express Chevrolet van or a Ford Transit van. Don't be scared to do that, man. Now, you do have to understand with a large family, as long as you're making the money. And again, it's been people who's raised families on a little bit of nothing, but see, y'all have it in y'all mind. So you have to go on vacation every year. You have to get all these Christmas gifts. Every child have to have a birthday party. Every child have to go to college. And that's another misconception you peasants have. I got to send my kids to college. Listen, you don't need to go to college to make $200,000 a year. You don't need a man-made university, man-made credentials to be successful in the Lord's world. I'll say that again for you peasants who missed it. You don't need man-made credentials from a man-made university to succeed in the Lord's world. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Don't be scared, man. Shoot, y'all fighting it. You fighting it. Stop fighting it, man. Just let the Lord have his perfect work. You fighting it. Man, imagine you trying to get some cobblers. You trying to get some peach cobbler and you fighting it. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Argue with your woman throughout the 9-month pregnancy stage. When her mood swings, do this. Argue with her. And when the baby is coming, all of that will be forgotten. You have a new baby at the house. That's it. That's how it works. Don't be scared of nothing. Don't be scared of nothing. Now, is my woman expecting? No, she ain't expecting. She ain't expecting. She's not. She's really not. I don't care if she is. I ain't worried about none of that.